Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with the John Ross Show. We had a little glitch on Monday. Provider, the platform that we use, got sort of messed up with Facebook and other things. But it's back. We're back with you today on this August 20th, uh, 2025, with the John Ross Show. And it's a little cooler out there. Maybe it's not quite 75, maybe it's a little above 76, but it's 75, 76 outside right now. And we're going to be discussing uh, homelessness in America and in the Fox Valley also. Uh, this topic has been out there for years, of course, about homelessness. And my Kiwanis group a few weeks ago had the executive director of the second largest homeless shelter in the state of Illinois, Hesed House in Aurora, speak with us. That's Joe Jackson. Thank you, Joe. You're a good man. Keep praying and for your strength there in that situation. They can house, I think, around 225. They have other housing things out there too. So they work with more than just a shelter. They have some homes and other things they can get guys into and gals. So we're going to discuss homelessness in America in the Fox Valley. And first, we'll start out with thinking about what happened at the end of June. The Supreme Court said the cities could punish people sleeping on the streets or sleeping in public places. This is a case from Oregon. It basically applies to the Western states jurisdiction under that ruling, but it seems like everybody's thinking about it. And so that's how that case came up. It was a 6-3 vote in the Supreme Court on that. Of course, the cities don't have to do that, but it seems like they want to. So they don't have to punish those, but I guess some cities want to. Now, then earlier this month, our president was driving and saw a homeless encampment on his route, and that upset him. And here's a gentleman that was just sitting out by his tent, but later they came in with bulldozers, etc., to get rid of them. This man went to a hotel. I don't know what's happened since. He did get some helps to get to a hotel. He had been in construction in the past, and well, I don't know, but there's a lot of homeless. There's various reasons why people are homeless. And this got Mr. Trump going. But did Mr. Trump offer anything for the homeless type of situation? I don't believe so. So that's in Washington, D.C. They got rid of several homeless encampments. They had maybe 20 or 30 in the whole city. It's not like, a real big amount, but that was some. Now, former director of Hesed House named Ryan Dowd put something together on those that some would call chronic homeless. Those are the ones that maybe just are always at encampments or on the street. He notes you can see 18% are from schizophrenia, 19% would be bipolar disorder, 20 intellectually disabled, 50% PTSD, 57% traumatic brain injury, 52%, 92% with the personality disorder. And Ryan didn't include those on drugs and other substances. He felt that those all go together, and the underlying cause is what we just mentioned. So you can see a lot of mental illness, mental problems. And what are we addressing those with? That's a very important thing. If you have housing, you have to have something along that line to help that out. You need both. You need that. Now, you may ask a lot of things. You folks are always you always ask quite a bit, don't you? And I'm going to bring up a couple more aspects here of this. Here I'm going to outline, this is a Bible verse that actually uses the phrase homeless. Is it not to share your bread with the hungry and bring the homeless poor into your house? When you see the naked, to cover him, and not to hide yourself from your own flesh. Sort of saying that we're all involved in this, and we got to think solutions that bring everybody involved. Now, a community just to the west of Aurora, or a little to the southwest, Yorkville. No, they got the wrong thing here. They got the wrong thing, folks. Sorry about that. Where's my Yorkville here? Just a second here while I have this. Okay. Just recently, the city of Yorkville in Kendall County, Illinois, passed an ordinance to remove the homeless from encampments in the city. And the congressperson for that area is U.S. Congressperson Lauren Underwood from the 14th District. When asked about the Yorkville public camping ordinance recently passed by the City Council and the ongoing protest against it, Underwood provided her thought on the issue. This is from WYSPY, this is quoting here. As neighbors, we are there for one another. We certainly, in my experience, we do not ridicule. We do not ostracize. And we certainly do not seek to push them out or criminalize people who are having a tough time. It basically speaks for how we should handle this. We got to work on solutions. And if you're a legislator, you're a city councilman, let's think of solutions here instead of just shoving out the door. And when you shove them out the door, you're shoving them to someone else. That could be the problem too. You're just going to shove this problem to someone else, and you're not going to help or face up to it. That's not a good way to handle it. Just shove it around. And that's the federal government's approach. We got to put money in. Instead of giving money to billionaires, we got to give people at the bottom, those that are poor and hurting. All of us can be in that condition at any day. We should think about them and do things for them. We know that there's going to be food uh, shortages too. Food insecurity will be coming more here with the SNAP program and other things being cut. There's a lot of things that are going to be hurting people, and the inflation's going up because of tariffs and housing costs. There's many things that cause homelessness, but we got to think on how to be a solution, people. The church and others should be involved in this, and I hope they can be. So that's my thoughts for today on homeless in the America and Fox Valley. We got to more than just shove people around. We got to work on solutions, and let's do that. And I know I have a friend who's thinking about a lot about the veterans. There are veterans that are in this situation, maybe 5 or maybe at the highest 10%, 5 at least, of homeless are veterans, and they suffer these things that I just outlined there that Ryan Dowd brought up. So we got to work with a lot of different groups and people to help our homeless situation in our country and think about those that are hurting. So thank you very much for being with me this day, just to have a little chat about the homeless in our country. And we got to keep moving on these fronts. Stand up, be counted. And I thank you for your kindness in listening to me. And we'll be back on Friday, Lord willing, as they say. And for right now, I'm just going to say bye-bye, everybody, and God bless. We'll see you soon again. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.